Hi, cool gamer. How's it going? How are you doing today? This is just an update on my channel. Well, you probably didn't know this, but I fell in the bathtub a couple weeks ago, so I'm restricted to only use one hand, and it's kind of hard to do my hobbies right now. So uh, it's a slow process when you get a certain age. So that's what's happening right now. Like my hand is still sore from falling. So this must be the first time you hear. If you're not subscribed yet, please do, and I will return the favor. And if you could donate, that'd be greatly appreciated. That's why I got the PayPal me on the top there. Hi, Kenzie TV. Hi, how you doing? It's not going to be a long live. I've been away from it for quite a while now, and I figured, well, I better show my face, show I'm still alive and doing well. But oh, thanks, cool gamer. Thanks. I'll wait until a few more people come in, and oh, there's 7 people in the house so far. That's good. Like I said, I'm fully retired now. I just turned 65 June the 2nd. I did a birthday live stream on my birthday, and a lot of people showed up, which was really good. So I don't have to look for a job anymore. Thank God. Make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in or before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. Kind of weird. First it was 7 people in here, now there's only two. We just went through a tornado, lost half the roof, so if anybody needs any watch hours or things of that nature, just let me know and I can help you. However way I can. Can't give you all the watch hours, but I can help you with a little bit of it. Like I said, this thing is only going to be for a little while, maybe for an hour at the most, because like I said, I can't work on anything right now. This is the one I'm working on right now. It's a Monza. I had to open the rear wheel wells, and I cut them with a saw blade, and then I'll be working on this one next. This one, this one next. We're going to use the chassis and the wheels from this for it. So, but this will be a built series. This one here. Hopefully, I can get back to it As soon as my hand gets fully healed, then I will do a build series on it. I just can't do it right now. Looks like I'm just talking to myself. So I'm just trying to get better equipment for videoing and whatnot. And it all costs money. Money I don't have at the moment. I will once I get my full pension in July. I have to wait a whole month after my birthday to get my pensions. Well, it looks like we're going to have a storm here, so this live is not going to be very long. I just warn you because I might get kicked out on the Wi-Fi. And I'm just fixing old builds that I built quite a while ago. They need repairs and whatnot, so I'm doing them right now. I know it's not a good time for a lot of people, they're having supper or whatever right now, and the time zone different. Oh, two people is better than none, I guess. Welcome to my live show. I just and I might do some videos outside. Now the weather's getting nicer, as long as it doesn't rain. I might even take a video of me walking the 10 kilometers that I do every day. Well, every other day. I might do that. I'm not sure yet. Hi, satisfying videos. Thanks for popping in my live stream. Yeah, I was just explaining to everybody I'm not mobile too much right now because I fell in the bathtub a couple weeks ago. So when you get older, it takes longer to heal, and my hand is just freaking sore as hell right now. Like, I don't know if you can see the bone here, but it's set up a little bit. So I have to get like a hand brace maybe. I'm not sure yet. But I've been just showing a few projects that I got on the go and what I've been up to because I haven't been live for quite a while now. So I figure I better go live. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I'm just trying to build my channel a little bit better, maybe get better video equipment and whatnot. That's why I got that PayPal me on the top. That's not for my own use. That's for, the update my channel, if you know what I mean. Because the video equipment, good stuff, costs quite a bit of money. Well, that's the reason why I got that PayPal me on the top there. But it's not an obligation, it's only for people that, if they like to donate, then great. If they can't, well, that's okay too, because not everybody can do that. Yeah, I haven't gone live since June the 2nd, I think it was. Yeah, June the 2nd, so I figure I better show my face. Just that I've been going through a lot of problems right now with health issues, well, soreness. because I worked in a steel company for 27 years. So all that heavy lifting and everything, it's catching up to me now. When you get older, everything catches up to you. And that's basically what I'm going through right now. Like, I can't enjoy my hobby because I can't do it with one hand. I wish, but I can't. But when I do the build series on this Monza that I'm working on, I will be on OBS. So that way I can have more than one webcam going at the same time. Yeah, we just had three tornadoes so far here in Canada, and it's strange to have that here in Canada. We never had it before, and I lived in Canada most of my life, so make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in and before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel. I had once 500 views on a video, and it was only like I don't know, 22, 23 thumbs up. And I thought to myself, it's so hard to put thumbs up, I guess. There's a lot of people on live right now that I know of, so I can't blame if there's not too many people here. It's all good. I'm not concerned about it. Like I said, I'll be here till probably about 5 o'clock or so, and then I'll be shutting it down. Well, three people now. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. I tell you, I was scared when I fell in the bathtub because I live all alone, eh? And thank God I didn't whack my head. Maybe if I whacked my head, I'd get more sense. I don't know. And this smoking is a bad habit. I plan to give it up as soon as I can. Hi, Brandon. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I was just explaining to everybody I just can't do too much because I'm one-handed right now. I fell in the bathtub a couple of weeks ago, so when you get older, it takes longer to heal. You know how that is. It sucks, but it's just the way it is. Oh, five people now. Oh, thanks all for coming. Yeah, I watched your live a couple times, Brandon. I don't always say something, but I'm there. I give my thumbs up on your video when you're live. Are you looking to get monetized, Brandon, or are you just doing it for the fun of it? Um, if anybody wants a jacket to post their links, I don't have a problem with that. It's just that I don't give it just to everybody because I had a few problems in the past about it. So that's the reason why I don't give wrenches or jackets right away. Oh, you are monetized. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not easy, is it, Brandon? It's not easy to make money on this channel on YouTube. I know that. I had one check since December of $100. That's it. So, and it doesn't help when people give you super chats and super stickers and super thanks, and they send it all to YouTube, and then they take 30% of it. So you pretty well lose it all. And you do all the work. Yeah, I wasn't going to get monetized, but under the circumstance, being on low income, every little bit helps, if you know what I mean. Like I said, like I would get it on my model building, but I just can't do it right now, not with one hand. So I'll probably be doing videos outside, live of the area I live in. No, just an update, Problem X Child. I don't know if you know it, but I fell in the bathtub a couple weeks ago, so I got a real sore hand right now. So, so I'm one-handed right now, so I can't work on my models or do very much of anything right now, and it really sucks. Because I was gonna do a build series on a model, but I just can't do it right now. I have to wait until my hand is fully healed. It's taken a long time, especially when you get older. But that's what's going on, Problem Mix Child. Just an update. Yeah, me too, Problem Mix Child. Well, it's been 2 weeks now. Like, it's getting a little bit better. I'm not getting the strength in my hand, if you know what I mean. Not like my other hand. So I can't hold things for long periods of time with my bad hand. So lucky I landed on my hand, that I didn't whack my head, because I live all alone. So it was pretty scary, I tell you. Very scary. Hi, 916. How are you doing today? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, this is just an update on my situation right now. I just can't I can't do anything with one hand because I hurt myself. So yeah, you got that right, problem child. And I'm hoping that it heals real soon, like another week. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Like I got a lot of ideas, but I just can't get to it. And a lot of people are looking forward to those built series, but I just can't do it right now. So that's the reason why I figure I better go live, because I haven't been on live since my birthday. So hi, Chester the Gamer. Oh, just an update on my situation. Chester the Gamer. I just explained to everybody I just can't do everything with just one hand now. Really hard. I'm hoping it heals fast soon. Well, I don't get my full pension until next month, Problem X Child. End of July. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right there, Problem X Child. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make any sense, but it's just the way it is, Problem X Child. Right. Then I'll be going from $450 a month till almost over 2,000 a month. That's a big difference. I'll be able to live a little bit better than I am now. Yeah. Right now, all I'm concerned is to get my hand better, problem child, so that way I can start on my projects. I can't even comb my hair. Can't even really take a shower. Well, I can take a shower, but I have to take it easy. I'm not doing too bad, Brandon. I'm just recovering, in other words. I don't think there's that many people here. Well, there's 4 people here. Yeah. So it kind of puts a damper on my channel in a sense, problem child, because basically my channel is for model building, and I just can't do it right now. Yeah, it'd be good once I get full use of my other hand, Brandon, because I build model cars. I don't know if you've seen some of the projects I've worked on my channel, but you have to hold something, for long periods of time, and I can't do it with my other hand. But I showed at the beginning the projects I'll be working on, and hopefully, like if you go back from the beginning, I'll show you some of the projects. Well, the pain is not that bad, problem child. It's just the movement, if you know what I mean. Because like I can move it like this, but I can't move it all the way up like that because there's this bone. If you see this bone here, it's set up a little bit. So I have to get like a hand brace or something. I'll probably get that in a couple of weeks. That's if the pain doesn't go away, then I'll have to get something like that. But that's what I need. I need to get myself a hand brace. But they're not cheap. They're like $30, 30 or $40, somewhere in there. But I think it's basically a lot to do with working in a steel mill for 27 years, probably next job, because you do a lot of heavy lifting, and it's really heavy work. And when you're young, you don't realize how much damage it does to you until you get older. And I think it's all creeping up to me now that I'm getting older, and that's basically what's going on. I think that's what it all is. But I tell you, the pain at first, problem is, my hand was just swollen like crazy. It's not swollen now, but oh yeah, it does. It does. Problem is, I did it for 27 years, so now it's creeping up on me. And don't forget, a lot of the chemicals that we used back in the day, like say the 70s, they didn't have all the labels on the chemicals and all that like they do now. So, who knows, some of that chemicals were it's very harmful to your body. Hi, Dorcas, Louai. How are you doing? Not too bad. I was just explaining to everybody that I'm one-handed right now because I fell in the bathtub a couple weeks ago. So my one hand is really, really sore. So I can't work on my projects or nothing. So But besides that, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm fully retired now. I turned 65 June the 2nd, so yeah. I had a birthday bash. I went live that day, and I think I went at a bad time. I should have maybe put it on later, but I didn't. But like I said, once the weather gets better, I build. I'm going to Niagara Falls one day, so I might take a video of that, and then I'll take a video of where I live in the area I live, not the place where I live, because I don't want to be doing that. But I think a lot of people would like that because it's not that everybody can come to Canada. Yeah, that's right, problem mixed child. Like it could be like fractured. If it's fractured or cracked, yeah, the doctors can't do nothing about it. It's better if it's broken. I never heard of that before, problem mixed child. I'll have to look it up. You should have been a doctor, man. You're knowledgeable about everything. You must do a lot of reading. Okay. Hey, you learn something new every day. You're never too old to learn something, right? Problem mixed child. Oh, it's good to know though. Like even when I push the bone, it's not sore or anything. Like it doesn't. It's not painful. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. I had a poll on my channel. Oh, I don't know, about a week ago, I guess. How many people want to see build-ups or they want to see how-tos, and they both were even. So I guess I'm gonna have to do both once everything is back to normal again. No, no, I've been taking Tylenols, Bromix salt before I go to bed, so that way uh, I can sleep better. But that's about it. That's the only thing I've been doing, and I've been putting ice on it. I might have to put heat on it, maybe. I don't know, but I've been putting ice on it pretty well every night. So maybe if I put heat on it, it'll maybe even make it feel better. I don't know. Like I don't take Tylenols every night, but when the pain is disturbing, then yeah, I take some painkillers. But otherwise, I don't. I'm not big on pills. Never was. Never was big on pills. I only take two. That's it. I'm sure there's other meds out there. I was thinking of getting that rub that you rub on, and it turns cold, and then if you keep on rubbing it, it turns hot. I was thinking of getting some of that. I don't know if that'll do any justice to it. I don't take any painkillers during the day whatsoever. Just before I go to bed. Okay, problem child. I'll be here for a while. Like I said, I'm just going to be on here for a bit to show my face and let everybody know what's new and whatnot. That's all. Once everything gets back to normal, then I'll be posting more videos. Oh, that was fast. So you finished that canoe yet, Problem Shot, or are you still working on it? I'm gonna be doing a build series on this. It's a Monza, and it's gonna be a lot of scratch building and kit bashing. And this kit here, but I'm gonna use the wheels and tires from this kit and the chassis. It's almost the same kit. Oh, you're still working on it? Oh, cool. Yeah, it takes a while, eh? Hi, Big John. Just explaining, I haven't been mobile lately. I fell in the bathtub 2 weeks ago and I hurt my hand. So I'm only able to use one hand. Are you gonna put like a weather barrier on it, Problem Child? So that way it'll prevent it from water leaks. These prices are crazy, but I love woodworking, so I'm going to pay for all the materials I need with no complaints. Yeah, it's not cheap anymore. Problem Child. I used to make display cases. I used to buy like wall units, and then I put all glass and hinges and all that stuff. And you're right. Uh, and I think I I spent more on the small hardware than the glass, to be honest with you. Oh, good, good. And you don't want to make it too heavy either, so that way it doesn't sink or anything. Oh, 4 people in the house, but that's the projects I'm working on. Problem Child. There's a couple other ones, but they're in the progress stages. Like I used to build for clients, but I don't do that anymore because you always get somebody that's very picky. So I don't do it anymore. It was good money, don't get me wrong, but then you're on a time schedule and whatnot, and I didn't like that. Are you planning to build a like a wooden airplane, problem itself, and then have it like remote control? I used to build wooden ships, like the old Viking ships. So that's what I used to build a long time ago, and they take a long time to finish. I tell you, especially the rigging. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, don't make the airplane too big, because then it's going to cost you an arm and a leg for the remote or the motor for it. I know because I bought an airplane for my son without the motor, and it's hanging in his bedroom, and it's huge. It's freaking huge, and he says, "Can we buy a remote for it and a motor for it?" And we went to the hobby shop and checked out the prices, and I go, "No, I don't think so." It was like $1,500 by the time I was done. So I used to do all that. I used to work with balsa wood and things of that nature. But you could get plans for airplanes too. I think you could get them online. Yeah, yeah, you're right there. Yeah, there's some hobby shops that still have the schematics, blueprints for building your own airplanes and whatnot. I had a ship that I did that way. That I found a hobby shop that had the blueprints of it. So it was a blue nose schooner, I think. That was quite a while ago though. Gave it to my dad. Yeah, balsa wood makes a big mess. That's one thing I found. Like you got shavings and you got like uh what do you call it? Sawdust everywhere. Everywhere. It just went all through your freaking place. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that aspect of it. But you're right. Balsa wood does make a mess. Yeah, yeah. I had once a person problem shot. All they wanted was Corvettes. I think I built something like 24 Corvettes for them. After the 24th, I didn't want to build any more Corvettes. No thanks. And then it's, research and whatnot, especially if it's a certain car. Then you have to do the research. You have to find out if there is a model kit of it, how much the model kit is going to cost, the paint colors, all everything, and it's pretty well time consuming. The research is the worst. You spend more time on research than building actually the model. And I've done that. Like I spent some clients I built for. Some took me about a year and a half to finish. Hi Andrew, how's it going? Thanks for the salute. Make sure to put your thumbs up when you come in and before you leave. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're going to get a storm here, so I might be kicked out eventually because we had a couple of tornadoes here. So far we had three here in Canada. It's very unusual for Canada to have tornadoes. Yeah, and sometimes you can't find the research you're looking for either. Problem makes out. So then you gotta find like I used to do a lot of the old drag cars. So if I can't find the information on YouTube on Google for images, then I'll try to sort to the person that owns the car still, and then see if they'll send me pictures. And usually they will. So that's how I do it. But sometimes it could take pretty well time consuming. That's for sure. Especially if you're waiting for pictures from a certain individual. And it all depends where it's coming from and how big the package is. Yeah, especially if you're talking about really old vehicles, say from the 30s and things of that nature. It's very, very hard to find true information on them, unless they have a book on them. Otherwise, you're lost. But there are usually a lot of knowledgeable people on YouTube and things like that. And you pretty well can ask about it. Some people are like an encyclopedia. They know quite a bit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you got that right, Problem Child. Yeah, like a lot of those wartime vehicles, like the old Jeeps and whatnot, very hard to find information on them. Like I was fortunate, I was working on a project quite a while ago, and I searched high and low, and I couldn't get no information until I hit somebody, and then that person actually owned the vehicle, and and sure enough, sent me a whole bunch of pictures, so it was all good. Yeah, rigging on, especially uh, on the old rigs like the Blue Nose schooner or the Viking ships and all that stuff. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. I did once a ship and the thing was almost 6 feet tall. And then when I finished it, the display case cost more than what the boat cost me. So I gave it to my dad, and then he got a display case made for it. But it almost took me 2 years to finish that one. Yeah, the rigging is the hardest part on the old ships. And if you want the sails down and rolled up, that's another hard part. Things like that. Yeah, I see that Big Chief is still working, so that's good. That's good that he's still working. He must have got himself a pretty good job. I don't know where he's working or anything like that, but he does post a video at the odd time that he's still around and whatnot. So, the wooden look is always good. Problem child. I don't know if you remember the old boats that had the motor in the back. They were all wooden. I forget the name of the company, but they were nice. It was all redwood too. They were nice. Oh yeah, does he? Oh, cool. So, what kind of job does he have now? Is he working back in the oil rigs or no? If you if you talk to him, let him know that I asked about him. Yeah, I could do that later after the live show, Andrew. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I could do that after the live. Oh, I can just hold on. Why don't you just post the links, Andrew? Just post the links here, and then people will go to it and look at it. If that's all right. But I can post it, no problem. Cedar Oak does preserve. You're a moderator now. I just made you a moderator. Building a log cabin. There's a place here in Canada that makes log cabins for problem child. I had one, a three bedroom bungalow as a cabin for fishing and hunting and whatnot. Oh, it's great. Problem child. You never have to worry about the summer because it was always cool inside. Oh yeah, it was great. I loved it. I only paid back then, back in the 70s, I only paid like 35,000 for it. Like a friend of mine, dad had a property on a campground, and so me and him split it on the split the costs on the land. So, but that's back then, Andrew. That's back then. Now you can't. My friend, he still has his cabin, and he rents it out, and he gets $1,500 a week, and he's younger than me, and he's fully retired now, but he gets $1,500 a week because it's winterized and everything, so they could go skidooing up there and everything. But he rents it every week. He's always booked. I should have done the same thing, but then you have to pay taxes on the capital gain. So, but these log cabins, they were pre-fabricated at a factory, and then they came with a flatbed truck with all the pieces on it. The only thing you have to worry about is the wiring and your plumbing and things of that nature. But it was freaking great, man. I had a boathouse. That's also I was also kind of like a log cabin. Oh yeah, there. That's for sure. Those Amish people, they sure know how to build. We had it here. Probably child. Oh, a couple towns over, we have a lot of Amish people, and a barn burned down. All the Amish people got together and they rebuilt that barn, and they had it up in no time. They had it up in no time. So, like, I'm not knocking those people because they do stick together. That's one thing I got to say about them. But just don't marry outside the Amish family because they'll disown you and you'll be out of the community real fast. I know that much because I know somebody that married outside the Amish people, and that's what happened to him. Oh yeah, they work around the clock already. Yeah, especially those farmers. They get up like 4 o'clock in the freaking morning, and they work all the way till 7 or 8 o'clock at night every day. Every day. But they're pretty intelligent people, very intelligent. And you know that problem, Michelle, that the Amish people, there's a lot of European in them. A lot of European people are Amish. Did you know that? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, yeah. Have you ever seen the Amish men? Their hands? Holy frick, man! They look like gorilla hands. They're freaking huge. They know how to bake. They know how to cook. The woman, you know. I think they get married at a young age too, from what I heard. Oh yeah, yeah. They don't get a ox to pull the plow. No, they pull it themselves. Yeah, they pull it themselves. Well, that's good, problem child. Yeah, hard work never hurt anybody. God, I used to work 16-hour shifts, and I did it 6 days a week. I did that for a long time. Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool, problem child. Yeah, I used to work for my uncle. He used to run the farmers market at 4 a.m. Up, had to get up and and put everything on the truck, and then go to the fruit market, and then not done till 7, 8 o'clock at night. It was crazy. I don't miss that. And then when you get home, you have to unload the truck, put it in the freezer or the fridge or whatever you want to call it. Crazy. Well, that's good, problem child. Like I'm part Dutch, but I don't really represent the Dutch as much as my brother does. My brother's really into a lot of the Dutch stuff, but not me. Oh wow, 30 acres. Yeah, I had a piece of land one time. Problem shot it was a hectare and a half, so that's about 3 acres. A hectare is always bigger than an acre, so. But I had like a wartime house, so no basement. I bought that house when I was 19. I paid 22.5 for it, I think. At that time, my mortgage was only $150 a month. I was paying that every week. I had the house paid off in 2.5 years. No, I haven't, Andrew. No, I don't have no funds. I'm waiting for my old age pension, which that doesn't happen till the end of July. So I might get it at the end of this month, but I don't think so. Yeah, and I turned around, problem mixed child. I paid that house in 2.5 years, and I sold the house to a developer because he wanted to build condos on it or townhouses, whatever you want to call them. So I held off till the end. You know that I got almost 200,000 for that place. So yeah, but that's back in the 70s, Andrew. You wouldn't hear about that right now anymore. Now most people pay like $1,500 or $2,000 a month for a mortgage. Yeah, yeah. I sold it for almost 200,000. Then I bought myself another house, and I paid cash for it. Oh, we got fishing spots here too, Promise South. Quite a few. Grand River, French River. French River is in Montreal. Oh, we got a lot of fishing spots around here. Yeah, I held out off to the end, Andrew. I was the last person to sell my land, so I got the most. Everybody else, they just grabbed whatever they could get. I just waited until they offered me what I was looking for. Yeah, well, hard to buy a house now. Problem itself, frick man. Over here, an average house averages about $1 million. Even if you got 10% down, your mortgage will be freaking just killing you. Yeah, it was a good move, man, Andrew. So my second house was 2,400 square feet. So and I paid cash for it. No, even with two incomes here, problem itself, you got to make at least $30 an hour to afford to buy a house here. Easy to live, not too bad. You know what I mean? But not too many people make $30 an hour. Guys. Anyways. Oh wow. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Wow, Andrew, that's crazy. Yeah, condos over here, one bedroom is pretty expensive too, Andrew. Yeah, 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 you're right there, Andrew. The price of food is ridiculous, and you go to the grocery store, half the shelves are empty, and they blame it all on the Ukrainian war, and it might have a little bit of do with it, but not 100%. Not 100%. There's too many people that have their hand in the pie when it comes to gas, food, and things of that nature. Okay, yeah, I'm closing up Problem Mix Child because the storm is coming and I don't want to be on here and then be kicked out. So Andrew and Problem Mix Child, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed your time, and we'll talk to you again later. Bye for now.